wanted to talk about pregnant and witching. I know it's a huge amount of pregnant witches, and I could say maybe 50% of them know what to do and continue with as they progress in their pregnancy. And not even, it's maybe the number is less. Maybe 25% know what to do, and the other 75%, they are unknown to how to handle things and what to do and how to do it. So I wanted to make sure that I have a video to show you how to protect yourself, what to do when you're pregnant, and what to do and what not to do actually when you're pregnant. Because I know of many women that they'll tell you, oh, I keep working, I keep doing it, I keep doing dark spells. No. So let's start from the beginning, okay? So if you are a witch, a spiritual worker, you do magic, point blank period, and you end up pregnant, or you wanted to end up pregnant, there are a few things that I'll tell you to do. So you'll take a white candle and you'll cleanse yourself, okay? You'll get a white pregnancy candle. These are molds that I created. I've never seen a pregnancy candle, so I went on a hunt to find a pregnant mold that I can then cast over into silicone and then create a candle. That's what I do. Right? So once I found that, then I was able to recreate it in a mold of wax. So what you want to do when you do become pregnant is the first thing you want to do, you want to cleanse yourself. So white pregnancy candle. All my candles come dressed, so you don't have to do anything with it. You just tell me, I want to cleanse myself. I want to get pregnant. I'll tell you to start with this. You start with a white candle to cleanse yourself. Okay? If it is a situation to where you want to do like maybe, you want to do like a double pregnancy or whatnot, then you'll have to, of course, start with 2 candles. And you'll start with yellow and you'll work with Saint Anne, Mary's mother, who is excellent for helping you with fertility. And she is good at getting you pregnant. So let me tell you this. If you are looking forward to getting pregnant, you want to get pregnant, and you've been going through a lot of issues, and you're now spiritually working on yourself, you've been working on your husband, a yellow pregnancy candle is wonderful for working with her. If you've been having infertility issues now, then you go to St. Rita and you use a pink candle. If you have a teenage daughter and she ends up pregnant, you work a pink candle with St. Philomena for her, and that is going to help her throughout her pregnancy. Okay? Now, throughout pregnancy, once you get to the point where you're about to give birth, a green candle, a green pregnancy candle dressed with St. Gerard's oil is excellent for helping you to get through childbirth. There are certain herbs and roots that you can use to working with your pregnancy. Squall vine is of one of them. I find passion flowers to be excellent, and I find a combination of patchouli and cornflowers and calendula working your pregnancy candles to be very calming and relaxing. When you become pregnant, I don't recommend you do anything dark. So you're going to have to make a list of everything you no longer can do, and that's going to be dark spells, that's going to be freezer spells, that's going to be anything into which you're going after the enemy. Protection is all you want to do. Blessings is all you want to do. Money drawings is all you want to do. So now your candles are all going to change up, because all of your candles are going to be pregnant. You're going to use green for money. You're going to use blue for healing. You're going to use white for blessings, or blue. White and blue can both be used for blessings. So now you're going to be on a different route. You're going to also use white for protection. You want to protect that baby. You want to protect yourself. A lot of witches, they keep working while pregnant and they lose their babies. I've seen it so many times. That baby comes out sick. That baby comes out with a cast of evil over it. So do not work any spells of evil while you are pregnant. If you're trying to get pregnant, I don't recommend you doing any of that. Stick to working with blessings all over you. You want to do that. Sweet jars, honey jars. You want to do attraction. You can do steady love for you and the husband or the father of the child. You want to work with just herbs that are going to enrich your soul. You can do a lot of work. You can do a lot of come to me. You can do a lot of money drawing. You can do a lot of loving me. You can do a lot of things to remove things out of your life too. Cut and clear. You can do that because this baby is coming in and you do not want any energy negative flowing around you. You can do your cleansing. You can do your uncrossing. You can do your jinx removing. But you want to stay clear of any black candles unless you're doing a black blockbuster candle. And if you're going to use a black candle for blockbuster, that is excellent. That's going to remove the blockages mentally, physically, emotionally of all people, places, and things that are coming in that you have no control over. You want to make sure during your pregnancies that you are well protected. You do not want to do anything dark. Don't freeze anybody. Keep yourself well protected. And if you have a root worker, let her or him do it. But by no means do you put yourself and that child into any harm. You do a lot of sweet baths. Do a lot of cleansing rituals. You can do, sage may be too heavy for you when you get pregnant. But you can do like light scents. So incense sticks will be much better for you. You can use the camphor sticks. Those are excellent to clearing away energy. They're really good. If Palo Santo isn't too strong for you, use the Palo Santo incense. But there are many different variations of spells you can do, which will be beneficial for blessing you, for keeping you safe, for bringing forth abundance. Do a lot of prosperity spells. Do a lot of wealthy way. When you work wealthy way, it helps you to build up a path of longevity and financial security for you and your family. So you may find yourself working wealthy way and that car is paid off. You may find yourself working wealthy way and all of a sudden it's something going on, but your mortgage is halfway paid. Things are looking up for you through wealthy way. The kids are taken care of. There's a lot of stability, and that is what you want. So don't do anything bad, negative, and dark when you are pregnant, because it will reflect right back on your child. Because if you mess with certain people, that's what they're going to do. They're going to reflect back to your baby. You don't want them to do that. So what I want you to do, if you're pregnant and you're witching, I want you to stick to herbs that are going to help you heal. I want you to stick to lavender. I want you to stick to, you can work with sassafras. You can work with your John the Conqueror, your master root, your Solomon seal. You're going to work with things that are going to help you in your life. Okay? You don't want to do, you can work with 5-finger grass. I don't want you to go to anything dark and negative. I want you to stay light above things. Jasmine. You wanna stay afloat. You want to bring forth so much blessings, yellow candles, pink candles. You want to work with things that are really, really positive and can build up a lot of self-esteem among you. So working with them is very beneficial. This is what she looks like. And I make every single color. You know, don't risk your pregnancy and don't risk your child just for the fun of it, because you feel like you cannot stop working spells when you get pregnant, because you need to. Go into herbal magic, go into working with your oils and your baths, and slow down a bit for the soul of the baby, to shield that baby so they won't be born with any evil over them or wickedness because you was doing so much bad. Don't go binding anybody up. You know, work with a lot of honeycomb, work with a lot of orange candles, open your roads, remove blockages, and work with blessed saints and folk saints, and you know, stick to your ancestors and your guardian angels to help bless you, and do things of that nature. You can do your fairy wall of protection still. You can still do things to remove energy off of you. That is excellent. And you want to work with, you know, baths that are lightly scented. So it's possible, if you don't want to do the baths, go with the soaps. I sell over 30 to 40 different types of soaps at my shop, and I rotate them on a weekly basis, but I try to keep them in stock as much as possible because people love my soap. I love to make things to make you feel good. So if it is you need a pregnancy soap, I will create one for you. But I don't want you to be pregnant and witching and misunderstood and confused and not knowing what you need to do. Overall, I wanted to get this message out there to you because I wanted you to know that you can still do it, but minimally. You can still light your candles, you can still do jars, but of positive energy. And if it is that you have clients, your clients are going to have to understand you can't make that. You can't do it. This is what I would do if I'm getting pregnant. I'm going to work with the white candles, the yellow, the pink, and I'm going to work with the saints that I mentioned in the beginning of the video because they're going to be really beneficial. You pray to them, you light candles to them on a regular basis, and throughout your whole 9 months, work with your pregnancy candles. Work with them on a regular basis. Keep yourself protected on all levels. protect your husband, protect your other kids. But if you can't do it, find somebody that can set some lights for you. Somebody that can set lights for 3 months, 6 months, 9 months. And that will keep you protected, and you're probably better well off working or even doing group services to where you're going to be beneficially and spiritually shielded on every single level that you look at. Because pregnancy is a beautiful thing, and a lot of women cannot get pregnant. So I'm pretty sure if you have an enemy out there and they know you're pregnant, they'll try to do anything they can do. So if you're doing bad stuff and it's being sent back to you, and people are throwing negativity and evil right back to you, the quicker you send it to them, then it's not going to result good. Stick with fast luck spells. Do good fortune spells. Do spells to bless you. Work with your tarot cards, and you can combine them with your candles, and you can work with your oils, and you can work those spells. They're really good for you. So I just want you to stick to witching and safety when it comes to it, because I know a lot of people, they'll tell you, oh, I worked my whole 9 months, ain't nothing wrong with my child, and 21 years later, so you just wanna make sure that you can do some protections. Just 9 months. After you push that baby out, you still have responsibilities of shielding that child, and that energy that's in your body will go into that child if you're breastfeeding. But overall, you want to make sure you look out for that baby, the process of the 9 months. So witching smartly is what I'll tell you to do. And I have a lot of different things at my shop. I sell old baby oil for those of you that are trying to get pregnant and or want to maintain the pregnancy. And I have a lot of different custom oils. So if you do need a custom oil to help you mentally and just stabilize yourself going through childbirth, you use certain oils to rub on yourself to relax and heal, you can get that from me. I can make you a balm, I can make you a body butter, I can make you a body butter bath in which you use it to scrub your body and it gets soapy. So you can get every single thing that you possibly could think of from my shop. I make everything. If you could think it, I can make it. So without just ruining your child's life, I want you to consider of everything that you're going to do for those 9 months. It's going to fly by. But if you do bad things and you send bad things, it's going to be hard for you to reflect off of it, because then you're going to find yourself throughout your whole pregnancy trying to shield off enemies and negativity and all of that. And that's something that you possibly don't want to do. So, I'm going to put the old baby and the pregnancy candles on the link in the description bar. And like I said, you message me if you need me and whatnot. I'm still shipping orders out through this crazy time, and I hope everybody is well. I hope everybody that is having their babies, I hope you guys are safe. I hope your babies are well protected, as well as your families and everyone out there. So I just wanted to put that little message out there. Just make sure you're still taking care of yourself and doing the best you can do. Stay in. You don't need to go out. Just stay in. You get to know yourself better. You get to know your family better. You get to know your friends better. It's all worth it when you stay in, and they could get a cure for this, and everybody could go out in a couple of months. But right now, it's not the best time. Even if they're telling you could go out soon, you shouldn't trust that, because people are dropping like flies out there. So in order for you not to be one of those flies, stay your ass in your house, okay? And pregnant women, y'all don't got no business being outside anyway, okay? Make sure you get somebody, use some 5-finger grass, some Queen of the Meadow, and get your favors tied up and use the favors all to make them do every single thing you want them to do. Like, subscribe, and stay blessed.